Hello, good evening, my people. So I'm back from my burial and business have started in earnest. So expect your back-to-back tutorial from today. Okay, so the burial has been done and dusted. Today we are making this beautiful top. Okay, it's a Bubu top, right? You can as well decide to make it a gown, but I want to leave it at the top that we are seeing that was made. Now this top is just as simple as you can think about. Sometimes when I say something is simple, I honestly mean it is simple. The only thing about this top you are seeing is the fabric that was used. Look for a very beautiful fabric. You can use crepe, you can use satin, you can use chiffon, you can use crepe. Have I mentioned crepe? Okay, you can use Duchess, but please do not use any fabric that is thick like Mikado. Don't use damask that is too strong. Now the reason why you will not use it is because of that design, that gathering in front that you are seeing like this, where you have the trimming, right? If you use a fabric that is strong, that front part, the design where it was gathered, will not fall the way it fell here. So I will prefer, though, do what works for you or do whatever you feel you want to do, but I feel that using a light material for this particular style is the best. So this is my fabric, and it's going to be on fold this way. Okay, it's going to be on fold this way. So I'm going to be marking out my neckline, and the neckline I want to use for this because of this style. If you look at the neckline, you see that the neckline is one-sided, right? So I want to use my normal 3 inches for the neckline for front, and then for this particular style you don't need borderline. Okay, 3 by 3 inches, and then I will connect like so. Okay, so this is for the back. Can you see 3 by 3 inches? So it depends on the length of the sleeve that I want, and I want my length to be as long as 15 inches, right? Okay, I want it to be as wide as 15 inches. So I'll still be bringing down 15 inches right here, and I will mark. Okay, so I will connect it down like so. Now on the picture, I can as well decide to just curve it out when I get to this place. Okay, but that's that for that. Now on the picture that you are seeing, remember I always used to tell you, I don't joke with my shoulder slant for Bubu gown. It makes it to sleep well. So I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch for the shoulder slant, and I will connect it to that 3 inches. I will connect it to that 3 inches. This style are styles that you can make that you will sell easily. These are styles that you make that you will sell easily, and styles that will not take your time to make. Okay, so now I've slanted out my shoulder. Now the sleeve design that we are seeing on this on the screen is two different types. Now if you want to make this particular one, that means you are going to create an opening around here. Measure, this is my shoulder. Okay, this is my shoulder, 8 inches. Now from this 8 inches, measure 10 inches down, and I have it right here. So this is where my sleeve opening is going to be, so that my hand will come out from here. Okay, then the second style is that the hand didn't come out from here. Just make the sleeve straight and then just leave it open. Do you understand? Which is this one, right? So now the one I'm making is this very one. Now I'm going to be cutting out. Before I cut out, please do well to mark your bust span. Okay, and my bust span is somewhere around here, which is 4.5 inches. Now I'm going to be measuring my under bust, or in between my or in between my underbust and my waistline, and I have it somewhere here because I'm going to be attaching that inner rope that was tied to the back, but the back is free. Okay, as you can see, the back is free, but there's this inner rope that was attached here, so that when the client wears it, the person will attach the inner rope attached will be tied to the back. That is what gave the fitting, right? So now if you look at this area, this bust span area, bring out your hand by like 1 inch or 1.5 inch, and this is what I'm marking here. Now come down to the waistline. You will come down to my waistline, which is 16 inches around here. So this marking I marked here, I'm going to be marking it around here. Now this is where that trimming is, this is where that gathering is. If you bring it up, if you make it around your waistline, it will go up. If you can see that that one that they made there was very, very free and very relaxed. Now I'm going to be cutting out. I've marked it here. You also mark where you are going to be putting your inner belt for the other side, okay, so that you don't go becoming confused. Mark it before you cut out. Now I won't cut out the neckline, okay, because of the style of the neckline. So this particular 3 inches that I marked there, I'll be marking it here, okay. Now I'm going to be opening up. There are two things we are going to be doing right now that we opened up, and that two things is cutting out our neckline and then putting that gathering, okay, that gathering that you are seeing around the side of the blouse. Now this is 3 inches by this side. This side is okay. Now this is, I want my shoulder, instead of being an off, though this particular side style, you can just make it an off shoulder and tilt it to the side you want the neckline to be. But let's assume that you want to cut it out the way it is. Now this is 3 inches. I'm going to be making this side from here to here. I'm going to be making it 7 inches. So when I make it 7 inches, I will bring it down to these 3 inches right here, okay, and I will connect it right to this 7 inches. Can you see? So like this, your neckline has been tilted. And the beauty of this particular style I used, this side is 3 inches while this side is 7 inches. The beauty of this particular style I used is that the two sides, the sleeves, will still remain equal. But let's assume that I made it normal off shoulder and I tilted the side. You find out that one side of the sleeve will be longer than one side. So I always advise you, take out your time to make your style look equal and the same. So if you make it a normal off shoulder and you shift it, you tilt the blouse, one side of the sleeve is going to be longer than one side. So, and I don't want my one side of sleeve to be longer. That's why I have to cut it the way I cut it. So after, just mark your 3 inches, right, so that you get one side of the neckline. Then you open it up. You can, I made mine 7 inches, right? You can decide to make your own 10 inches. Anyhow you want to make it. You see that the neckline for one side is definitely going to drop. Now we now come to, this is where we are going to be applying our inner belt, right? Here and here. Okay, so this is where that style in front is, right? Okay, so when doing my own, when making my own blouse, this is how I make it. That style you are seeing in front. Okay, so now this is the front of my fabric, while this is the back. Now I will turn to the back. I will turn to the back like so of my clothes. So I will put something, any small button, I'll put it here. Okay, I will put it here. I will hold it. Okay, and I will stitch around this one. From this front, I'm going to stitch round it. So when I stitch round it, I will get this effect. Can you see? I will get this effect. Now it's because this is a mini tutorial, right? A small fabric. Now you see what happened now. I put something like a button here. I catch them for the back. Do you understand? Then you use thread to tack it. But before you use thread to tack it, hold it like this and twist it. Twist it very well. Maybe twist it once or twice. Make sure you twist it very well. Once or twice. Can you see? Then you drop it. If you twist it, that twisting you twisted is what is going to take this side up. Okay? Somebody was telling me that they trimmed it. They didn't trim anything. By the time you do this thing I told you and you twist it, do you understand? This part will definitely go up. It will go up. Do you understand? Putting pressure on this side. By that time you have applied your inner belt. That is all this fabric is about. And all you will now need to do is to look for a beautiful trimming, whatsoever you like. Look for a beautiful trimming and you attach it there. That's all. That is all. You can see what happened there. I've already attached my own. That is all. This top is done and dusted. Don't forget your finishing. Do not forget your finishing. I will advise for this particular type of top, because it's an easy to make top, people tend to make fast, and before you know it, your edges becomes very rough. Anybody wey look am go know say, this one no be turkey. Take your time and work on the finishing. Now, let me tell you what you are going to do on the finishing. Remember that we are stitching all the shoulders. We are stitching all this area. It's only the sleeve opening that we are leaving, right? Now, for this place, use stay. Gum stay on this particular side of the fabric and then turn it with fabric so that it will be strong. If you do it that way, iron properly, it will lay. But wetin go make you just bend, just stitch, everything go just dey like that. You don't want your customer to look at your sewing and know that this one na 2,000 naira. So you can see, this is our neckline, neatly finished. This is our twist, okay? And then I've covered it with trimming. Look for any beautiful trimming. Look for any trimming that has stones. You can see the one they used. That one you are seeing, I think it's 2.5 now. So it depends. You look for a trimming that will make it look very beautiful. Then attach your inner belt. The inner belt is what is going to give fitting to the top. And that is just basically what this top is about. Now, for the person that sent me this picture to help her out with the illustration, please know it that this place was not trimmed. So how far or how up you want it to go depends on how many times you are going to twist this thing. I've told you this style here. I've told you what to do. Use a small button to catch it at the back. Twist it. But remember to remove that thing that you catch up. Do you understand? Remember to remove, there's a button in here now. Okay, now this is the button right inside here now. So I'm going to use needle to stitch around it so that it will stay, then cut it out. Don't go and sell your fabric with the button that you fixed inside. Remember, this trimming is just an external trimming that was used to cover whatsoever we did here. So by the time we are done twisting, cut it out because you have already tacked it. Cut it out so nobody will understand what happened there. If possible, weave the mouth so nobody will understand what happened there. So that is just basically what this style is about. Like I said, I'm back from my tutorial, and from today you are going to be getting back-to-back tutorial. I'm sorry for being away for a very long time. It wasn't intentional, but a lot of things happened along the line, so I had to just concentrate on the barrier. I'm done with it and I'm back. Remember, I don't know if you have subscribed to our class. We are going to be, I want to, if you are a fashion designer and you are not yet online with your work, you are dulling yourself. Join the class, chat me up so that I can take you to the class where you will be taught how to start your own YouTube channel, what you have to be doing. So even if you are not getting jobs from outside, YouTube can be paying you small money. The truth of the matter, I always want to tell you how it is. YouTube pays me and YouTube can also pay you. So what am I saying? Join the class so that you will learn how to start up your own YouTube channel. I will show you how to grow your own YouTube channel, and in a space of maybe less than a year, you will also be earning from YouTube as you're also showcasing your work. Bring your work online. If you have not started posting your work online, you're on a long thing now. Better go and learn how to start bringing your job online so that people will see you and know you for what you are doing or for what you do. If you don't tell me what you are doing, I will not know you. You will only be on my channel and be watching me. You too can earn. So go join the class so that you will learn how to start up your own YouTube channel. It's not an easy thing. This thing you see me doing here is not an easy thing. No. So if you too want to learn, come online and I will show you how to what you need to be doing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video by next tomorrow. Thank you.